We're trying to get back online here. We're having all kinds of weird things happening in the sim. We lost the stream.
November 56 Lima Papa Boise.
The stream deck isn't working. We thought we were broadcasting, then we weren't broadcasting. I can still switch views here, but I need to do it manually. Just a little bit of a PETA. That's okay. Shadows are very dark here in X-Plane, but that's alright. It looks cool. A little darker than it would probably be in the real world.
November 6 Lima Papa cleared
see if we're able to get back on the stream here.
The Pendleton Airport via GoIn 4 departure to Boise VOR. Victor 444. Baker City VOR. Bravo Kilo
Sounds like
Echo.
She is cold.
To Pendleton VOR. Papa Delta Tango, then direct. Climb via Citic to maintain 16,000. Expect flight level 200 in 10 minutes after departure. If sky departure frequency 119.6, clock 6435.
Alright, well the stream seems to be working again, which is good. Hopefully we won't lose it this time. Alright. We are humming along. We're doing 214 knots. About halfway on our flight to Panguitch. We're out over the West Desert. We are moving. I'll have to trouble deck the stream deck, but at the same time, here's a quick look around. Just looking out toward the Wasatch Mountains on that side.
35, rest of it back correct.
West Desert on that side. Front view. And we'll just see how things look when I turn the... Oh yeah. Yeah, I think it looks good having those on, don't you guys? We'll see. Yeah, that looks good. Alright, well, that was pain. Sorry to lose that, sorry to lose the thread there, but that stuff happens. Weather radar, not showing anything. Traffic, we got some traffic out there, it looked like. Let's see. Quite a bit below us. See if I can see him.
November 6, correction, 26 Kilo. Cleared direct Mossy. Cross beat at 4,300. Cleared ILS runway 17 approach.
Yeah, they're 5,300 feet below us, so they're no factor. You can see them there. All right. So, if anybody's watching before and I lost you, my apologies. Didn't mean to drop the stream, but out of my control. Not quite sure what happened. Could have been just we lost the network here at the house. A little hard to say. And I don't know why Stream Deck's not working. It's not connecting to OBS. At the same time that OBS stopped streaming, that stopped working. So I don't know if it's a problem with the streaming software or what the deal is, but it is a problem. Says that it's got it. You disable it and then maybe that'll help. Nope. Alright, well, who knows? It's a mystery. Alright, so we're in the Vision Jet. We're now coming up on Delta Municipal Airport, which is going to be right over here. We're crossing the railroad right now, which you can see out the right window. Coming up on the Canyon Mountains here, which are right over here.
Starship 514 Romeo Sierra, Boise Tower, wind 110 at 8. Fly runway heading, runway 10 right, clear for takeoff. Southeast departure approved.
20 minutes en route. Okay. So we need to be thinking about departure or arrival, actually, into Panguitch. Panguitch is at 6,700 feet.
Starship 4 Romeo Sierra, yeah, just fly runway heading for that then.
We're at 14,000, so we got to lose 7,000 feet, give or take. 7,500 actually. 500 feet a minute. That would be 16 minutes. So coming up here pretty fast, actually. We could go down 1,000 feet a minute in the Vision Jet. We'll start down at 500 feet a minute. We've got some terrain up here that we need to go over, which is at 12,000 feet, so we don't want to do that. So we're actually going to want to fly like we're going to junction U13, and that'll give us some terrain avoidance so we can start our descent a little earlier. So let's go ahead and put that in the flight plan for U13. And that will be a better plan. I'll show you on ForeFlight Y here, hold on. So we're about right, we're just inside. Well, that's interesting. Let's look at this.
Starship 4 Romeo Sierra, contact Lake Sky departure.
There we go. So we're just past Delta. So we're like right, we're about right here. We're about right here.
Starship 514 Romeo Sierra, Lake Sky departure, radar contact, Boise altimeter 3015.
To our route. And the reason why is because these mountains here are 12,000 feet, and we wouldn't be able to start a descent soon enough. Like, we'd have to lose 7,000 feet really fast. So, instead, we'll cross over these mountains here, and then once we do, we can start our descent down and just kind of fly this valley as we come down into Panguitch. That would be the strategy. Okay. So that being the case, if I figure about how far out those mountains are, it's about 12 minutes from there. So we'll start our descent as soon as we're over these mountains, and then we're basically going to fly down that valley route. And begin descending. Okay, we've got some chat. Hello, Stan. Thanks. And Stan says that he appreciates my streaming today. I'm happy to do it, Stan. We started earlier on a different stream, and I lost it. So hopefully this one hangs in there. My stream deck's not working today. You know, you step away from the thing for 3 or 4 weeks and everything goes to hell. I'd be interested, Stan, in your view as to if you prefer these new cockpit lights. You can't see them, but that's on, that's off, on, off, on, brighter. This I feel is far too bright.
Starship 4 Romeo Sierra, leaving my airspace. Radar services terminated. Clock maintain VFR. Frequency change approved and resume on navigation.
I think something like that, maybe. Interested in your view. Inquiring minds want to know. I'm watching it on the stream. might have even been better, a little dimmer than that, now that I look at it. Might take it down another notch or two. Maybe there. Anyway, let me know what you think. VOAR Sim, inspired by your project to build my cockpit. I've already started doing it. Fantastic. If you haven't found my website, there's a lot of resources there that can help you, including plans. I just put the URL into the chat. Phil Geisler prefers the lights on. Yeah, I think this is probably the correct light level. The one thing is you can see the lights up here on the screen, and that's sort of distracting, but you know, there's all kinds of reflections on real-world windshields, so maybe it's not something I really worry about. What I need to worry about is planning descent. Okay, so pretty soon here, we're going to set a altitude, a desired altitude of 7,700 feet. I'll show on the PFD what I'm doing here. So I'm going to bug this down to 7,700 feet. And then using the autopilot, I'm going to VNAV when I'm ready a vertical speed of -500 feet. And then we'll start to descend at about that rate. Once we're past White Pine Peak here, which is coming up, then we'll start our descent. And that'll start bringing us down. I had wanted to get online and stream a while ago, and it just wasn't happening, so it's been several weeks.
Bonanza 26 Kilo, I've got no traffic occur between you and the Corvallis Airport. Radar service is terminated. Report cancellation of IFR in the air or missed
question, yes, this is a TV in the front.
On the ground, 122.2 in 5 minutes of landing.
65-inch TV here, 27-inch TVs here. Ooh, cloud update. Look at that, dark and contrasty. That's moody. Okay, there we go, it just updated. Now we can start our descent. So I'm going to set a vertical speed of -500 feet a minute. And I'm going to pull back on the power so we don't go too fast. And now we're going to start flying that descent path. Because we are only about 13 minutes out. When we get there, standard left traffic for Panguitch. Let's see if we can pick up the weather. We'll just keep listening to that for a second, see if we hear it. 133.125. We'll see if that's what it has. It's saying 00 at 5 knots. Okay. Well, that's what it's saying. We'll see if that's what we actually get. If that's the case, we're going to want to land on, what do we got here? It's 3618. That's the case, we'll want to land on 36. So left traffic into 36. Which means we'll be approaching from the east. Take a little look out the windows. I'm going to tell Salt Lake we're descending. Salt Lake Center, Cirrus 15 Juliet Golf is starting our descent.
November 15 Juliet Golf, roger.
Always good to tell them if you're starting to change altitudes. They're expecting you to be the altitude you climbed, or you declared. Okay, so we're on our way down. We have the COM2 radio listening at we have the COM2 radio listening on the second on the ATIS. Sorry, I've got a sudden headset noise problem here. Trying to fix. You guys can't hear it, but I can hear it. Okay. All right. We can see junction on the MFD. Huh. Oh well, just something with my headset. That's a little better. Better than nothing. So he thought. There we go. There we go. Much better. I don't really hear. Can't. Huh. What's going on here, guys? Hold on. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. All right. That's better than nothing. You guys hear me okay though, right? Give me the thumbs up if you do. Okay. We are coming down. We're at 12,000. 5,000 to go. Start looking at our descent. Power's required, fuel checked. How's our speed? 191 knots. We can go a little bit faster than that. Fuel is good. Seatbelts are on. Approach briefing. Okay, we're going to be making a left downwind approach. We're going to call from 10 miles out, 5 miles out, and as we're entering the pattern. We'll be giving a new altimeter here in a second. Flaps 50 and then 100% in the turn. We won't need ice protection. And the airspeeds are the same as the Cirrus, so we want to be about 190, 80 in the pattern. Sounds good, 5x5, okay. Well, glad to know it. More sightseeing. Look, I've got it a little too sharp. Seems a little too sharp. Let's fix that real quick. Give you a chance to see my settings. So the sharpness to 50%. It's a little better. It's a little less sharp on the front view, but you guys can't really get a sharp front view anyway. So it's mostly just the settings for me. Alright, pretty soon here we're going to be switching over to 122.9er, so let's get that punched in on COM1. Have that ready to go. Paiute Reservoir coming up. Fun flying the Vision Jet. Wish I could figure out what I did to this thing. Okay. That seems better. Check 1 2. Okay. Check 1, 2, check 1, 2, check 1, 2. There we go. Okay. I guess that's... Oh, there we go. Okay, that's coming in faint, but we can hear it.
November 5, Lima Papa, Boise, ground information, kilos up, runway 10 left, taxi via Alpha Whiskey.
Okay, let's write that down one more time.
Center Walker 4751, flight level 296, descending 250.
This is junction right here. Skull Town, we're about to fly over.
Walker 4751, Albuquerque Center, descend via Hyder 1 arrival, Phoenix landing east, report leaving flight level 250.
Can't hear the...
Okay, we'll report leaving flight level 250, descending on the Hyder 1, landing east, Walker 4751.
November 26 Kilo, Roger, I for cancellation receipts. Welcome, mate. Have a great day.
I could see the...
November 15 Juliet Golf, no traffic observed between you and the U55 airport. Radar services terminated. Squawk maintain VFR, frequency change approved.
Okay, go VFR, and thanks for your help on Juliet Golf. .3041. That's what we wanted. Okay. What have we got? We got about 5 minutes to go. We'll go ahead and make a call. We're how far out are we? 20 miles. That's a little too far to make the call. I'm gonna cancel the autopilot. Take manual control. As we go over this terrain. Turn off on 2.
Albuquerque Center Walker 4761, out at 250.
Alright, we'll switch over to our CTAF frequency. And we're about 10 miles out, we'll make a call. I don't have the airport yet, but it's basically down in here. Trimmed and flying nicely. Okay. Kind of a nice view out the left here. And since I lost the beginning of the broadcast, when I loaded up the scenery, I still had it set for Orvix, Florida, which is the last time I flew in the sim, and so none of the overlays for buildings and roads loaded, so I don't have any. There's no, like, if you're like exploit sucks, there's no buildings. It's like, well, it's because I didn't turn them on. My mistake. Got plenty of trees though. If you like trees, or you know, we're good business for trees. Okay. I'm going to try to stream again tomorrow, see if I can get this thing figured out, why I lost the stream deck, why that's not working. And, yeah, it's still not working. Okay, 13 miles, getting ready to make our call. Go ahead and bug our heading for 3-6. That's what we're going to fly as the runway. Got that set. We'll get our altitude set down to 6,700 feet, 7,700 feet, which is going to be our pattern altitude. And 10 miles out, we'll make our call. Panguitch Municipal, Cirrus 15 Julie Golf is an SF-50 Vision Jet. We are 10 miles north. We're going to be setting up for a left downwind to 36. Panguitch. We're at 9,800. Panguitch. Okay. Start slowing us down. We don't want to come screaming in there at 140, 94 knots. Looking for the airport. I think that's the airport right there. That looks like it. We'll follow this road and river clearly, because you can see the green from the irrigation. Okay, for me it's going to be a sterile cockpit here, so I'm not going to look at the chat till we're down, just so you guys know. Really come out of the throttle. Where's my runway? Where's my airport? Where is my airport? I'm looking. Is that it right there? Yeah, I think that's it. Panguitch Municipal, Cirrus 15 Julie Golf, SF-50, 8,800, 5 miles north, setting up for 45 entry into the left downwind for 36, Panguitch. Yep, that's it right there. Completely out of the throttle. 500 feet to go to pattern. Losing speed. Panguitch Municipal, Cirrus 15 Julie Golf, 7,700 on the 45 for 36, Panguitch. Here's our altitude. Panguitch Municipal, Cirrus 15 Julia Golf is joining the left downwind for 36, Panguitch. Again, when I pull a little bit on this yoke, it turns a lot. It's like it's easier to fly with the trim. Okay, 126 knots.
Landing gear.
We're still slowing down.
Landing gear.
Yep. We can put the gear down now.
Landing gear.
There we go.
Landing gear.
Yeah, I gotta figure it out. It doesn't, the yoke doesn't do this in the normal Cirrus, but it does it in the SF-50 for some reason. Not sure why. Okay, we can put in some power. We're on the downwind. Panguitch Municipal, Cirrus 15 Julia Golf is left downwind for 36, Panguitch. We're a little low. I don't know the power settings for this thing yet. There's our touchdown mark. Okay, gears down, going, get ready. First flaps. But it's like when I give it a little bit of yoke, it really moves.
Altitude.
Panguitch Municipal, Cirrus 15 Julia Golf, turning left base 36, Panguitch. Anyway, it gives me this big nose up. I gotta work with the, I'm better offline with the trim. It's weird. Okay. Quick lick. Next flaps. Gear is down. We're configured. 76 is a lot slow. Yeah, I can't. I've got no pitch control with this thing. Okay, well, we'll figure it out. Here we come. Yeah, we're low power. Terrible pattern, but again, I can't really fly it very well for. You see how much the nose is pitching up when I'm trying to give it some ailerons? Difficult. But we set it down. Looked like a space shuttle roll out there for a second. Missed the call to final, but I was too busy fighting the yoke. All right, so I'm gonna have to do some debugging to figure out what the deal is with that. Because it's, and it should be the same deflection profile that I have for normal Cirrus. So I just gotta figure that out and see what's going on. But we've managed to survive a pretty ugly pattern. Okay. Welcome to Panguitch. Panguitch traffic Cirrus 15 Julie Golf is clear of 36 and on the apron. Panguitch. Okay, let's see what we have here. Yeah, well, the stream survived. That's good news. Yeah, I think that level of lighting looks about right. I might take it down one more notch. We'll see. That looks pretty good. All right, so that's O to P in the Utah Alphabet Challenge. Let's go park this jalopy. It's fun to fly this airplane, but until I get that yoke input fixed, it's hard to land this airplane. All right, that's good enough. Ignition off. Engine's coming down. Parking brake on. And switches. All right, so little flight into Panguitch. Sorry we missed the start of the stream for those who are watching afterwards. Yeah, what's up with the yoke? I'm not quite sure. Let's take a quick look. If I go the joystick, if I look at the pitch response curve, I mean, that's normal. So I'm not quite sure what that is about. Although it's not reading as full deflection. It tells me that I might need to calibrate it. We'll see what that does. Yeah, I don't know. It's just, it seems like it's it gets to about there and then it really takes off. It's something about the Cirrus. It's not about the joystick setting. So, something else to troubleshoot, along with why my Stream Deck isn't working. Okay, well, I hope to get a stream off tomorrow, and maybe fix some of these issues. If we were to do the next bit of the challenge, the next step of the Utah Alphabet Challenge would be Panguitch to Panguitch to Richfield, U55 to KRIF. Let's see what that is. So it would be U55 to Richfield. This is a short flight. This one. Let's see here. U55 to KRIF. Yep, 55 miles. We'll do that one in the Cessna. Go low and slow. Basically, we just flew over that on the flight that we just made. So, quick little flight. We'll definitely do that tomorrow. Maybe we'll do two, because then after that, it's Richfield to Salt Lake City. Bravo transition, landing at the Bravo. That could be interesting. It's a long flight in the Cessna, but we could do it in the Cirrus. Anyway, stand by to find out. We'll know tomorrow. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. Again, sorry for the problems with the stream. I'll try to troubleshoot what the hell happened. I think I just lost internet connection at my house, is the bottom line. And thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next. Oh, I've got a couple questions. Did I update to the latest beta? I did, Stan. I did not have. Stan says, did I have to reset my monitors? They're not. His are not being recognized. No, my monitors were all as I left them. So, not quite sure what that's about. All right. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate you tuning in. See you hopefully tomorrow. Thanks.